Alright, what is up, guys? It is Jacob from H&J Fishing. Today, Hunter is not here, but we can still hop out and get on the water. Hopefully catch some giants. Hopefully. But we have got a new setup. Ultralight. So that should be nice. Brand new setup. Throwing a little crappie jig. First time ever using this combo, actually. Ooh. Got a few hits already. Haven't been out here for a while, but we're getting back out. Oh, my drag set, yeah. Oh, that was a turtle. Oh, I just got soaked. Oh, come on. Fish are bringing me right into the weeds, which is not ideal. It is currently 90 degrees out. The water is very, very warm. That sun is very bright. Holy. Ah, the weeds. It's the only downside about this spot is the weeds, but it is still a pretty good spot when they're hitting. Hopefully there might be a pike along here and I can get him. There's usually pike right here at the bank. Or bass. Oh. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm getting bites, but not good hookup ratios. So I'm going to do, take this and it up. That's how much we're going to cut off. Right there. So what is neat about these baits is that you have a range where you want to put your bait on the hook. And that should get us more hookups because they're not swallowing the whole tail and half the body. They're just swallowing the tail and part of the body. Come on. Oh. I had one, but then it brought me into weeds and then I lost it, and then I had it, and then I lost it. I think it's music on the river today. There's music all over. I can hear it. This setup is just so smooth. You can feel every bump with it. And when a fish gets it, you'll know. right into the weeds. Come on. Got a nice boat out on the water. Looks like a Lund boat. Yes. It's tiny. No, it was a bass. It was an itty bitty little baby bass. That's what, oh my gosh, can't speak. That's what probably has been playing with me this whole time. The baby bass. Because this spawned about a few months ago. A month or two ago. It wasn't too long ago. That one might be a year old. Or a couple month old. Because that one, tiny. Oh my gosh. The dun did bit my tail off. Look at this. He bit it right off. They are aggressive. Like, holy. More weeds. Actually, I'm going to take this whole tail off. Just like that. And now it's just like a little Ned rig. Already got a bite. Oh, that was big. Could have been leads, but alright. I'm gonna take a cast here right at the bank. See if there's any pike, bass, or muskie on it. or weeds. Jesus. Alright, we're gonna grab a different rod. One more cast though. Got one. I'm gonna tell you, one more cast. It's probably just bluegill. Yep, bluegill. It's still a fish though. Get all these weeds out of here. Alright, another cast. Caught a fish, so you gotta hit him with another cast. One more cast. We are going to put the ultralight away. We are going to grab a bass rod without scaring this deer away. Hi, deer. Take a look at this. That's it, though. I'm just here to fish. We got the one bass rod with the Centurion light. Throw it in all these weeds. There's gotta be one hungry bass in here. At least. What this is a slow sinking frog, but if you move it fast enough, it can be a topwater plopping frog. Did it already come misplaced? What the? This thing is in rough shape. another deer. See, there's something tucked up in that shade over in that corner over there. Try to get all these weeds off. Just like that. That was not in the corner, but got one. Got one. And my drag is too loose. Stay on. Yep. It's not a big one. It's barely hooked. Flipped. Oh my gosh. We just caught a bass. He ate it right off the rip. This guy got any battle scars, maybe? Oh, yep. There's one right there. This guy's probably been hooked before. Right there. Or he got into a big fight. But I mean, that is a beautiful, beautiful bass. It's got a nice color. He's got a little bit of scarring right here too. Probably about £1.25 pounds, I'd say this one is. He's got a little bit of chunk on him. Nice looking bass. Alright, buddy. Catch you next time. 25 minutes of fishing, second fish. But hey, it's better than no fish. He ate it right away too. And it wasn't far in that corner, but it was still in that corner where I was saying about. So maybe they'll eat again, but give that a break right here. Something's been eating up top over here. See if we could slam one. You guys are wondering where I'm at. I am actually at my neighbor's. I'm on the Apple River. But there's good fish in here. There's pike, muskie, bass, as you just seen, bluegill. There's a bunch of panfish. Like there is crappie, bluegill, sunfish, green sunfish, lots of sunfish. Don't know if you guys seen that dragonfly, but Got a little bit of weeds on there. Take that off. The sun is almost setting. Something just blew up over there. We will be going to North Dakota, July something. So I'll have to make a video about that too. Hopefully catch some pike down there. So we got one bluegill, one bass, that's it. Could bury that hook in there. Keep getting weeds on it. Already got a freaking piece of grass on it. Yeah, this thing is so torn up. But I actually have an idea that might make this bait last a little bit longer. We are going to put it upside down, just like so. We're going to hide the hook in there. Not doing a very good job of staying. Dang it. That should 100% work. 100%. River edges are starting to move now. We've actually been stuck in low tide for about a week. But, you know, it is what it is. Low tide, high tide, there's still fish. Something keeps eating topwater over here. I can't quite figure out what it is though. There's indeed one last rig we're going to try tonight. Swear I just had a fish while fixing my backlash. Oh no. That was a giant. That had to have been like a 4-pounder. That was... Dude. While I was fixing my backlash, apparently he was on. He might not have had it all the way once I set the hook, which sucks because that would have been a pretty good bass. It's starting to rain. There ain't a cloud in the sky, and it's starting to rain. Look at this. There's like 2 clouds in the sky. What the heck? This is weird. That was really, really weird. One more cast with this, and then we're gonna do the next rig, and then hopefully catch a monster. Hopefully. Alright, next rig. Pop that bad boy right there. Gosh dang it. Come on. We have one last rig for tonight. I think a 6-pounder break me off. That's why I brought this one. Same one. This one was a peanut butter jelly color. They seem to love it, but they also like the black and blue. That's kind of my go-to when it comes to evening fishing. Because it seems to catch the fish's attention. Sorry. But also looks absolutely gorgeous in the water. There's that rig. So I was just using the Centurion light baitcaster from KastKing. This is the Lethal Blaze. And what's nice about this one is way back inside here, it has a line poundage reader, and it gives you extra distance on your casting depending on how thick the line is and the friction. So it is a really, really nice baitcaster. One of my favorites. Cast sucked. That was user error right there. weeds. The spot is great for top water. It can be good for this, as long as you avoid the weeds. You avoid the weeds, you're golden, and you should catch a ton of fish. Hopefully, we can slam one. Here, I got weeds again. Yep. Maybe not. I did, but... Oh, I just had one. I was not paying attention. Always paying attention to your lures, guys. Always. Unless a medical emergency is happening, pay attention to your lure. It is very shallow. Over here, it's just right down here. It's about 3 to 4 feet deep, which is not deep at all. Out there, I think it gets to about... What? Yeah, give me a minute. Cat. What you notice with a sensitive rod and a really great reel like the Lethal Blaze from KastKing, you can feel the weight difference. So if you have just a tiny bit of weeds like I did, you can seriously feel that weight difference. And I for sure did feel it, which is nice because it could lose you fish, the weeds. See, I bet you I got weeds. Yeah, see, it's just this much weed. Weeds. I mean weeds, not weed. Weeds. I mean weeds. I have the Abu Garcia Vengeance rod, which is a really, really great rod for this reel, because a sensitive rod and a sensitive reel together will ultimately make a very, very touchy setup. But that touchy setup could land you a lot of fish. Especially when you have weeds with like the barrel weight or a bullet weight, it will affect your fishing because the weeds will jam up into the hole of the bullet weight and you will lose action, and I mean a lot of action with it, because without that bullet weight or barrel weight, it'll just sink right down. There is no, because, okay, when you have, here, I'll just show you. When you have a rig like this, okay, when you pull up, so when you pull up and then go down, this weight actually goes like this, spins these tails, doesn't matter if you have tails or not, and then it sits on the bottom just like this. And once you do it again, same thing, and the weeds will get in that hole and make it so your sinker or weight stays put and you won't catch any fish. Well, not necessarily. You can catch fish with it. It's harder. I do not recommend it, because then there will be no point in having a weight on it. But feel free to do whatever you want. I'm not a fishing expert. Probably will never be a fishing expert. I just know how to fish. That's all that matters. Let's try over here. See, when I cast, there is fish. Oh. There's fish moving on top when I cast. And that alone just like pumps your adrenaline. I can't talk today. Adrenaline. It pumps your adrenaline, makes you fired up. And not gonna lie, it does to me too. It is awesome. But those fish could be bluegill. They can be any sort of panfish. They don't have to, they're probably not a bass, a pike, muskie, smallmouth, like whatever fish you have that is big is probably not going to be on top. Most likely they're going to be in weed beds, like over here, and they're going to be, that was horrible, they're going to be stalking, anyway, they're going to be stalking their prey from weed beds, and what that'll do, so see this weed bed right here? Take your lure, go across right there, and if there's any fish stalking, looking for an easy meal, they should 100% take it, unless you got a bad bait. or unless you're throwing a 80-inch glide bait. But that is all for today. We caught fish better than normal, even though it was only one panfish, a bluegill. So a bluegill and a bass, even though that's all it was, they were still fun to catch. And if you are ever looking to have a lot of fun, I would recommend fishing with an ultralight, because you hook into let's say a smallmouth with this, it literally feels like an 80-inch muskie. It gets you hyped up. It is awesome. I've loved it ever since I joined. But here's my river, and I'm Jacob from H&J Fishing. Peace out.